Nourish New York program was a phenomenal program. It was started just after COVID last year, so April, May of last year. And Craigs Creamery, of which we're a part of, became a beneficiary of the Nourish New York program by liaising with food banks in our area to send our cheese into folks that needed it. So Nourish New York funds these food banks. So this year actually got reallocated for $50 million, and so food banks across the state are allocated a portion of that funding. So the food banks would then contract with Craigs Creamery, which we sell our milk into to make cheese, and they would buy the cheese and they would distribute it to their constituents, whether it be in Buffalo or in Rochester or in Binghamton or even in New York City, through local distribution events or just through their normal feeding programs. The Nourish New York program is allocated specifically for New York farmers. So New York farmers are now is a new market for their products. Beyond just selling into wholesale markets or into other retail markets. New York State food banks now are using this money to buy product from New York farms, and it makes a better connection with the farmers in the area, building a more local supply chain, which we think is really important after COVID to sort of rebuild this New York State food to consumer supply chain. Well, I think again, Nourish New York has been a fantastic program. The farms that are associated with Craigs Creamery are sort of the backbone of this area, this 12-county region. Many of them employ dozens of employees that help keep the local economy strong and keep jobs that are local here in this area.